Okay, we're going to begin by using this mannequin head that I did get at Wish. And I'm going to start with the Folk Art by Plaid paint. First acrylic, and it's going to be seashell pink. And then I put chalk, barely pink. And they're both by Plaid Folk Art. Also, I'm going to be doing a dabbing motion of the Folk Art Plaid wax right over that pink once I'm done finishing and it's dried. I did let my mannequin head fully dry before I put the wax on. And I'm just going to dab it and rub it right around the whole entire mannequin head. And I didn't go all the way to the bottom because I am going to be putting some lace around her neck. That sounds a little weird, right? But yeah. Now I'm going to be using this Anita's. It's by Rust-Oleum acrylic paint. It's a beautiful color, tin roof rust, and it looks like a copper penny once it's dry. Gorgeous outcome. And then I'm also going to use right now, what you see me using is the Folk Art by Plaid metallic Inca gold, and that I love using because it gives it that shabby feel of shabby beautiful. And I'm just going to do a dabbing motion, and I mix all those colors together. I always love dabbing these colors and blending them. I wanted it to give this old shabby modern feel. After that was dry, I went along with my brush again and just put here and there little dabs of the pink again. And I used both colors of pinks. I did not paint the whole thing. I just wanted in certain spots. But you do this as the way you want to do your mannequin head. So when your eyes are smiling, right? Make it till your eyes smile. That's what I like to say. So this I did get at Totally Dazzled. I will leave that link in my description box. Also, love, love, love Totally Dazzled. Their products are beautiful. Great quality. I'm very happy with it. So what I did was I just cut a piece of that. It's a rose color, rose quartz color, beautiful. And I just cut it enough where it's going to fit around the neck of my mannequin. I glued that in place, and then I got this fabric from Hobby Lobby, and I just wrapped it right underneath that rhinestone necklace. I'm calling it a rhinestone necklace. I'm going to use that same rose quartz sheet, and I'm just going to glue it right there on top to look like a headband over my mannequin's head. If you don't want to use these colors, you can use, they have black, that is gorgeous. They have crystals. They have, just assorted colors of this gems sheets. And great price. And you get, did you see the roll? You get that big old roll. Yeah, I've had it forever, it feels like, and I absolutely love using it. So now that that's in place, I'm going to get these little florets. I like to sit, when I do relax, I make these little florets, and it's really simple. All you do is a running stitch on one side of your ribbon and then pull and then tie, and it makes these gorgeous little florets. So I'm going to put them right there on the side of her headband, and I'm going to layer them because, like I said, I want it to have that shabby beautiful. So now I am also using some more rhinestones, and these brooches and rhinestones I got from Totally Dazzled also. It's in a variety pack. I will leave that in my description box also for you. I did use assortment of buttons that I got from Walmart, and these little silky flowers. They're little baby flowers that are so beautiful, little rosettes, and I get these also at Walmart. And they come in assortment of colors that I really do like, so I can mix more colors and silks in there with my shabbiness. I did add on underneath all that another little silky floret right there on the bottom underneath her button. So now I'm adding, this is really a big brooch. It's beautiful, gorgeous, and stunning. I mean, yes. I thought that is going to look so pretty on my mannequin. So I put that over her eye because, like I said, I wanted to have a modern shabbiness feel. So that's what I'm going for. And you just get rhinestones, old jewelry, stickers, whatever you have. And you can create your own mannequin head to fit your style of your home. Great for a vanity, great for a wedding maybe, or a bridal shower, centerpiece. I don't know. I just love decorating mannequin heads. I don't know why, but I do. I think you could do so much with them. Great to hold your headbands. So now I got some of my, it's called Muslim material, and all I did was cut little pieces of strips because I wanted that shabby feel. And I'm just going to tear them. I like to leave the little strings just so it looks a little wild. I don't know. I like that little wild look. And I just put some glue on the bottom or in the center and then just pushed it right underneath those florets. And I like that it hung down on the side of her cheek. So here what I'm doing is I cut 2x2s and they're little squares of material, and I'm going to make a little flower. It's really simple. You just fold and then fold and then fold until it's really easy, cute. I need to make 7 of those. And then I have a little circle I just cut out of a piece of cotton or felt. And all I'm doing is just gluing them right together in the center where I overlap a little bit. You can just pile them with different materials and build these flowers. They're so beautiful. I think these are actually my favorites to make. And now I'm getting another button, and that button again came in the assortment from Walmart with the other button I put for a brooch on her neck. So pretty. So I end up gluing that right underneath the other floret on the neck because I like to build and layer. So now I'm adding some roses, and these roses I did get at the Dollar Tree, and I like that they were pink. Very beautiful. So now this candlestick I did get at also the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to shabby it up a little, and all I'm doing is getting that same pink that I used for the mannequin, and I'm just going to just dry brush it. So after I dry brush it and it dries, I'm going to go over with some of that copper and some of that gold. I'm going to call that tin roof copper, rust tin roof. I'm going to call that copper. And I just go and I dab it all the way around the whole candlestick, just so it has that gold and copper tones also. I glued the mannequin head right on top of that candlestick holder, and I added one more layer of that ruffle material lace underneath the other one, and it gave it more of a fluffy look. I added some more pearls around her eyes and the gems. I absolutely am in love with the way this turned out. Oh my goodness, she is so beautiful. This picture does not even, it's just, yes, in person is so gorgeous, even more so. I do like that she had those imperfections. I like that it looked that way because it made her look more vintagey and old, antique. Very beautiful. Hello, lovelies. Today is Shine Pink Collaboration Joining me is Antoinette Decorating and Sandy Mackenzie Lumber Mill. I will leave their links to their channels in my description box along with this wonderful playlist. I thank those who have joined us today and participated. I so appreciate it. This collab is dedicated to my sister Gloria and to all those beautiful warriors that shine pink all around the world. I host every year the annual Shine Pink collaboration. It's open to anybody and everybody who would like to participate. Let's shine pink. Happy birthday, Gloria. Okay, we're going to begin by using this little box. It's a picture box, like a sign box, picture box. I got this at the 99-cent store. I thought, I love the sides. It reminded me of Shabby Beautiful. So I thought, I'm going to make this into a little tray. So I got these large beads from Beebeecraft. I will leave those links in my description box for you. And I thought, I'm going to put these as little feet. So I ended up gluing them to each corner. And after I did that, I wanted to use that pink acrylic paint. And it is by Plaid Folk Art. And it's called Seashell Pink. And I just painted it. And then after I did one coat of that, I did end up going over it again with the Folk Art chalk paint in the color of Barely Pink, and I ended up painting the legs or the feet and the bottom of the frame with that also, just so it gets a good coverage. So now I'm adding these beautiful, they're porcelain beads with really beautiful rhinestones in them, and they shine so gorgeous. And I ended up gluing those to the bottom of those beads. And now all I'm doing is just going to use that same chalk pink, Barely Pink, and I just did the sides of my, I'm going to call it now my little jewelry box. I don't know, what would you call this? Trinket box? Isn't that beautiful? It's simple, easy, fast. Look at that, already done. I'm probably going to put something inside. I'm looking and thinking maybe I should put a pattern of roses or something. What would you put inside there? Would you leave it plain or would you put some Mod Podge roses inside? Fast, easy, simple, and budget friendly. And it is so gorgeous. Look at that. I ended up putting a dazzle in the middle of my flower. I put one of those little rosettes there. I absolutely love it. Okay, now I'm going to get these jars. I also got these at the 99-cent store. They're little fall jars, but I seen some Shabby Beautiful. I don't know. Do you? So I ended up getting them, and I took the raffia off of the jars and removed what it came with. I'm going to put those aside because I figured I can use them for another project in the future. So now again, I'm going to use my favorite copper. I call it copper all the time, but it is Anita's metallic acrylic paint, and it is in the color of Tin Roof Rustic. But I like to call it copper because it reminds me of a copper penny once it dries. It's so beautiful. After I just dab some on there, I just rub it with a piece of napkin, and I just rub it really lightly all over the jar. Because I still want that color to come through, but I want that beautiful penny copper color to come out also. I do end up using my Folk Art by Plaid Inca Gold Metallic acrylic paint, and I do the same process. So I use both. I like to let one set a little bit, and then I go and I use the other one, and I just keep doing this until my eyes are smiling and my heart is singing, and when I'm very happy with it. So that's what I tell you. Just both of them look so gorgeous. So I'm going to show you that I'm going to do just one jar for you. And I ended up doing both, but I'm just going to show you one. I ended up getting that pink paint also. It's Chalk Folk Art by Plaid acrylic paint. It's not acrylic paint, it's chalk paint, sorry. And I used, it's called Barely Pink, and it is so pretty because it's just a faint pink and it looks so shabby beautiful. So I did the same process, what I did with the gold and the copper, I did the same with the pink. I put it all on there and just wiped it off. After I did that, I got a bunch of my little scraps of strips or cut material that I've torn, and all I do is just gather them all with some lace and twine and burlap pieces, just what I've had, and I gathered them all together, tied a knot with a piece of that material, and I'm just going to glue it right there in the center. I do get this muslin material, it's a strip, and I just tie it very tightly, easy as that, cut in the middle down it, and rip. Look at how easy. Oh, that's how you get that shabby beautiful. Don't worry about it. Look, I tore a piece of it. Oh, well, it's shabby beautiful. So now I'm just going to glue it into the center of my jar. You could leave it long or you can trim everything. I even had little beads in there of pearls. I had like lace from Dollar Tree and Walmart material, Hobby Lobby, just spare material strips that I've had. I even got, like I said, that piece of burlap. I don't know, I just thought it looked really cute. So I don't throw anything away on that material. I put them always in a baggie, save them, and look, I made a gorgeous, gorgeous shabby chic jar. You could put a little candle in there. You could put flowers. I did get the burlap, and I did put a little bit of that chalk pink paint over it. And I didn't cover the whole thing. I just put it here and there on there, just dabbed it in different spots. And then I ended up gluing some bling right there in the center. And right when I did that, I added a little bumblebee right on top. So cute, right? Oh, I love it. So, like I said, greenery or whatever you like inside that little jar or a candle, or you can just put some makeup brushes next to your mannequin head. Absolutely love the way this jar came out. I thank you, lovelies, for visiting me today. Those who are returning, I so appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you decide to subscribe, and I would really love for you to be part of my KraftyLeeny World family. Hit that bell, hit all, so it'll notify you every time I upload a new video. Give this video a thumbs up, and visit me every Tuesday for Leeny's Shabby Tuesdays. I host a live show every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I post weekly videos. It was my pleasure crafting with you all today. Stay kind, be kind yourself and others. Hugs, kisses, and fairy dust wishes, lovelies. Stay blessed.